How's it going, card fighters? I'm Gleaming Garmore, and I'm really bad at getting videos out on time. Anyway, when I made this thread, I said that we had no word on if the ban list was coming anytime soon for English. Since posting this, we have gotten the date for the ban list, and you might be wondering what I was doing to take so long. Anyway, I asked you what you think should be done on the English format ban list in each format. And I want to take a look at some of the responses we got. We've got one from Mist. In standard, real simple. Just give Darkstrain back. Fair enough. In V, hit Steam Maidens, ideally the dumb advantage engine as well as the Colossus. And in premium, nothing. It's fine, honestly. Now this is a take that I really agree with, because I'll be honest, this is basically just like the bog standard ban list take right now. Is premium is pretty much fine. Maybe you touch Narukami, maybe. You don't have to, but you totally could. And then Darkstrain can come off the list and then do something about Steam Maidens and V. You just have to. We've got one from Vanguard Wonder. Standard. Not really sure if anything needs to be done. Maybe Darkstrain back. In V, unban Percival and ban Colossus. But in premium, they appear to have a lot of concerns that they cannot even get started on in the space of a tweet. A tweet is not the place to explain Vanguard Wonder's ideas of premium hits. And while I can get where they're coming from, I feel like there's enough things in premium that are wild enough that it's like fine. Like I hear the sentiment a lot of, well, there's premium is too powerful. Premium is just too strong of a format, and I am incredibly inclined to disagree, because of like the number and quality of decks that are at the power level that we are talking about. Nizari and Fabricated Dragon did nothing wrong. Unrestrict them. They just want order bugs back. They just want order bugs back. It's all they want. And I'm sure Fuzzy would like to hear about how Nizari did nothing wrong. Funny, I brought him up in our last banlist video as well. Premium, just unban Zarzan. Nothing wrong will happen. Unban Katrina. Give them something, LMAO. Nothing wrong will happen, smile. Boys, send this one to the dungeon. Put the OT to 16 in all formats. We got another one for the dungeon, folks. I think it's time for me to show you the person I think has the best ban list take right now. Okay? There's only one person I've seen make a truly excellent ban list take in the past couple of days. Vice has posted not only a ban list prediction, but a ban list prediction with reasoning on it. And this is huge. I never see anybody do this. A lot of people just make their ban list prediction and they're like, yeah, this, blah, 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 blah. Vices backed it up. Mellow Amusements Colossus to 0 in both Premium and V Premium. Gear Chronicle has proven to be highly effective this season, possibly even worth the title of Tier 0 in V Premium. Turn-wide guard restrict is a major contribution toward that. Colossus being banned is also part wishful thinking. And honestly, yeah, listen, it's wishful thinking, but it's wishful thinking that, like, I agree with you. Vices, I am raising my hands in the air, giving you my energy to fuel the Spirit Bomb to kill Mellow Amusements Colossus. I hate this card so much. I found out about this card via the Limited Fight Discord, because it was originally printed as a common. This is a common that for the cost of, it's not even the cost of discard one card. It's better than that in the context of Steam Maiden. Its cost sets you up for other effects. For almost free. This card makes your opponent have to guard with 2 or more cards for the whole turn. When you are doing the, like, 8 attacks that Sea Maiden does, that's 16 total cards if you don't want to take damage that turn. You are taking damage that turn. If you're at 5 and they drop Mellow Amusements Colossus, the game is over. Next, restricted to 1 in V Premium is Stream Maiden Etrana. This is not what I would call a correct hit, yet I do find it plausible that this is a card that Bushiroad shoots instead, given how long we've had Colossus and it not being a quote-unquote problem until now. My position, however, is turn-wide guard restrict is unhealthy design, overly inhibiting of mutual play that should be phased out. And they're right. They're so right for this. This is just saying that turn-wide guard restricts are just unhealthy card design is just the most correct take I have ever seen anyone have about Vanguard. This is the most correct opinion that you could possibly have on the ban list right now. Also, yeah, I totally understand that, like, I totally understand thinking that, like, Entrana is not the correct hit, but that it will happen because people complain far more about Counterblast 1, go +3, than they do about the actual problem, which is that they go +3, and then they -8 you if you want to guard anything. And then lastly, a choice restriction in Premium between Stunverse and Vowing Sword Reverse, or Vowing Saber Reverse. Now, Saber Reverse is definitely the thing that they will do here. But I kind of wish that they would just put Sunverse to 1. I wish so bad they would just put Sunverse to 1. Or ban Sunverse outright. See, I wouldn't be surprised if Stunverse was the next premium collection card to just disappear into the ether one day, because sometimes they don't design cards right in premium collection. Sometimes they do it just a little bit wrong. Anyway, let's read the reasoning on this one. This season's premium format can be cleanly divided into 2 acts. The season started off defined by Mystery Flare, Turn Skip, and Ripples. Then we had a mid-season regulation. Narukami was present at the start, and whilst format tops have been varied, Narukami has been the one constant. The specific builds have varied between leaning more heavily into Sweep or more into Vowing. However, in the case of Vowing and Stunverse, both of these cards have an ability that forces opponents to discard cards, also presenting a snowballing feedback loop of hitting and stockpiling power from the cumulative bind. Given actions on previous regulation lists, it is possible that Stunverse alone is hit because discard bad. This would be a tragic comedy in a sense, as a single Exterminate can be as deadly as 2 Stunverse. Yeah, Exterminate is also a very annoying card. But if Stunverse is gone, then you can play around Exterminate a lot easier than you could play around it before. Because at the moment, the only recourse you really have is to fill as much of your front row as possible without doing exactly 4 rear guards, so that they have the choice between going into a suboptimal exterminate and going into a suboptimal Stunverse. But both of those things are, like, decent still, which is awful. Especially considering Exterminate is an act, so you can still do, like, main phase retire. It's just atrocious, man. It's just atrocious, the situation Narukami has been placed in. They've basically been designed into a corner of they don't deserve a good card ever again. Now, this is the part of the video where I would give my ban list prediction, but, like, I think Vice has got it in 1. I think this is it. But with that, I've been Gleaming Garmore, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye-bye.
I agree with that.